This is the All Bros podcast. I am Jonathan Rose.
And I am Caleb Albers.
And we are a couple of aspiring filmmakers that love to watch and critique movies, but also enjoy a bit of the nerd life. This week on the podcast, we're going to be talking about our SDCC Pop hunting trip and how it went, if we got all of the Funko Pops that we were after. And then we're going to talk about some through-the-wall news, some sad news about James Gunn. And then we're going to talk about some sneak peeks that occurred this week. We got the Aquaman trailer, Shazam trailer, the Fantastic Beasts, the Crimes of Grindelwald second trailer, Glass trailer, the Godzilla 2 trailer, and then the Titans trailer. And then also we'll be talking about the Purge TV show. There've been a couple trailers, so I'd say not just one trailer, but all of them in general. And then our main event will be Caleb's Hulk Dreamcast, so that's going to be really cool to see what he has.
And I got plans.
So it's going to be interesting to see what he thinks would be an amazing, incredible Hulk movie. Or is it just Hulk?
It's just Hulk.
Oh, it's just Hulk.
Any Hulk movie.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Actually, I have a couple ideas on the names.
Okay.
But I'll get to that when we're.
All right. All right, so let's jump into Adventures in Hunting. So this past Thursday, which was, I don't even know the date. Oh, the 19th, I swear. Let me make sure of that, though, because, I don't want to tell the audience the wrong date. Yeah, it was Thursday. What?
Huh?
Huh?
I said, yeah, we don't want to tell them the wrong date.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm going to stop saying that. So, basically, I got every single SDCC Pop that I wanted, except for one. I missed one, and that was the GameStop exclusive Dustin in his Snowball outfit. And I'm still kind of kicking myself about not getting that one. But it is cheap on eBay. It's only about like $22. So I might have to cave in and get that, because I think on GameStop's website they charge like $5 or $6 for shipping. So it's basically the exact same price.
Wait, can you buy all of the San Diego Comic-Cons on the Funko website too?
No,
Oh.
only ones that were exclusive to the Funko site.
Okay.
So, and I'm pretty sure, I think all those already sold out. Because they usually always do. They never stay in stock.
Got it.
Yeah.
We're apologizing for crappy audio, and if you hear blinking.
Yeah, sorry.
We're doing this on the road.
We want to try it out, see if it works at all. So.
Yeah, so this is more of a time convenience thing than anything.
Yeah.
Because what are you going to go pick up?
So we're driving an hour away to pick up a replacement Funko Pop box.
A box?
Yeah.
This is what we're going to pick up. Son of a bitch, Rose.
I told you.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I
No,
did.
you didn't. You just said, hey, I just bought this thing off this dude. And I'm like, oh, all right. You didn't tell me what. You didn't tell me we were leaving for a freaking box.
But Gray Whale's up there too. Gray Whale's up there too.
Oh my gosh, you're fired.
Shut up. Don't judge me, okay?
I'm judging you hard.
You're mean.
A freaking box, dude.
Do you know how bad I am?
I didn't know you were this bad that you're willing to drive an hour away. You freaking owe me gas money for this shit.
Yeah, I know I do. I will, don't worry. I'll compensate you.
Goodness gracious, Rose.
What?
For a freaking box.
Shut up, asshole.
I thought we were going for something important.
Well, there's Gray Whale up there, so maybe we'll find something important there.
You freaking better.
Jeez. Wow, he's such an asshole. You just don't appreciate...
And you're a lying, deceitful person.
I shouldn't have said anything until we got there. You're just like, where's the pop? I'm like, no, this is it.
Oh,
You
dude,
son of a bitch!
I probably would have killed you.
Yeah, you probably would have.
You're lucky that traffic's just bad enough that I don't want to turn around.
Well, I planned all along to take my car, so I was doing the gas money.
Mm,
So you got to give me that. But you have AC, so you're like, oh, no, because we'll be recording. Let's take my car. So you
yeah,
can't give me shit actually, because we were gonna take my car in the first place.
that's fair. That is
Ha.
fair. But you still don't have AC, and I didn't want to sweat my balls off while we were doing this.
Oh well, poor baby.
To bite me.
How do you think I feel every day when I drive that car?
I don't have AC in my work truck,
Oh,
so I know how you feel.
it's the power of Windows.
Dude, so this is off topic completely, but
Don't we
we,
always do that?
we yeah. Brielle and I went to a pool yesterday with her family,
Yeah.
and the pool had a sauna,
Ooh.
and I've never been in a sauna before. I've seen like pictures of it and everything.
Okay.
Never been in one. And I went in one. It felt like I was in my work truck.
Wow.
It was that bad.
Damn.
And I was just like sweat my balls off. I'm like, can people do this on purpose? Anyway, let's get back to the news.
Gosh, I'm just kidding. So with SDCC, like I said, I only missed one, but I can get it on eBay, which I probably will do. But other than that, we were both very successful, and Caleb owes me his first child for what I did. I'm just kidding. So basically,
That's a steep price.
So basically Wednesday night, literally almost every website that, or like every store that was had one of the summer convention exclusives at their store went live with them. And so I was able to get Wreck-It Ralph, Fix-It Felix Jr., Moaning Myrtle from Hot Topic, and then The Flash from Box Lunch, which was really stupid to do because they still had a shit ton in the store when I got there late in the afternoon. But I got the pop yesterday and it came in pristine condition, so I'm okay with that. So yeah, so I ordered off those two websites. I think those are the only two I ordered off of. And then I was gonna order off of Barnes and Noble's website, but I guess their pops went live early. So by the time I heard that they were live, they were already sold out. So I was like, shit. So I didn't want to take a chance. So I went to Barnes and Noble right when they opened. I was there, I think, like at 7:50. Stood in line. And my mission was to get Kraglin for me, and Ant-Man for Caleb, but he didn't know that yet because I don't know, I didn't want to see him miss out on it. So I get there and
Probably would have cried.
yeah, he probably would have.
I freaking love. That's like my favorite costume of Ant-Man.
Oh, he's barely gonna make it. He's barely gonna make it. Ah, he made a red light. Oh, barely made it.
It
Okay.
was yellow.
Oh,
Calm
sorry,
down.
yellow. Okay, back to the top. Sorry, guys. So basically, I get there, and they open, they let everybody in, and basically everyone grabs from the table, and like all that's left is the Stranger Things exclusive that has Billy and Mike's mom. And I'm like, oh shit. But then I overhear the lady's like, oh, we got more in the back. We got more Kraglins, Ant-Mans, and Nearly Headless Nicks. I'm like, thank you. You're a savior. You're amazing. So she went back. They brought out like 15 of each Kraglin and of Ant-Man, and a bunch of Nearly Headless Nicks. And that is all. I forgot. That's actually one that I regret not getting too. But by the time I went to go get one, all the boxes were beat to shit. So I'm like, well, F my life.
Dude, one of those was beaten back.
Yeah. Like
really bad.
looked like it was thrown in the washer. It was that bad.
It was rough.
Yeah. I don't even think Caleb would buy it.
That's a stretch. I probably would have if it was one that I was really worried about getting.
All right, fair enough. So, yeah. So thankfully I was able to secure Kraglin and Ant-Man. But what was kind of weird was Barnes and Noble did this thing to where you could only buy 2 pops. Didn't matter if it didn't matter if it was like a different one. You could only buy 2 different ones. That's it. You can only buy 2 pops.
That's
So you couldn't
like,
buy
that's at all.
Yeah,
Like,
you couldn't
or
buy
was
one
it
of each
just the
exclusive.
exclusives?
What? No, that was just the exclusives. But like,
Oh, okay.
there was like 4 or 5 exclusives. You couldn't buy one of each. That's that's not fair to me.
Dude, it's
You should be
not.
able to buy. Like I get like like only have limit of one of or limit of 2 of each type of exclusive, but at least let everyone get one exclusive if they really want it.
Yeah.
So I thought that was kind of dumb. But so like I said, I was able to get those. And then later that afternoon, me and Caleb went out and went to Barnes and Noble, and all that was left was Nearly Headless Nick and that Stranger Things set. And like I said, Caleb owes me his firstborn child. So
Again, I think that's a little steep.
okay, fine. You owe me something.
Maybe my second born.
Okay, all right, I'll take it. um, so yeah, overall, very, very successful. Oh, I forgot to add. I was able to also get Edna Jack Jack, and oh my goodness, the Thor, where he's like all lit up and stuff.
The Odin
Yeah,
Force.
yeah, the Odin Force. Thank you.
Yeah, dude. So I was on the page and it was available to buy,
Yeah.
but I hesitated, and I was just like, nah, I can get him later. And I was thinking like all that shit. Like I already have 2 Thors. One's from, I want to say the Avengers.
Dude, I have 3 Thors now.
Yeah, and I have the one from the Marvel Collector Corps, and I think that's the one I like best.
Yeah, dude, I want that one really badly. I gotta track that one down. Same
Yeah.
thing with the Marvel Collector Core Loki.
The only other Thor that I want is him holding Stormbreaker.
Yes.
That one would be.
That one's cheap now.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like
That's
$7 or $8.
Dude, why does all the ones that I want super cheap? I think the most expensive. So the most expensive one that I own is $90. The most expensive one that I want
Yeah.
is like 50.
Oh.
That's not true. The most expensive one I want now is 60. It's the 10-inch Hulk.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I heard from I heard somewhere that Targets were getting restocks of 10-inch Hulks and 10-inch Thanos.
Dude, no shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I get the Thanos, but I don't get the Hulk.
Maybe to make me happy.
Okay, true. Mate.
Dude, I will freaking like sell my kidney for that.
Okay, that's
I want every single Hulk that I can get my hands on. Obviously, there are ones that are like $500, so I'm probably not ever going to get those
yeah.
unless Funko stock just kind of goes down the drain,
Yeah, that's
which
fair.
it doesn't seem like it's ever.
No. Or it's going to be a while
going to. Yeah,
till Funko dies down.
yeah, and even then, I'll still collect this shit.
Yeah, me too.
Be like, hey, I hear you got one of those shiny Hulks, but I want that gold Hulk. I want the one from the Avengers, which is only like $8.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah, I want them to make a Lou Ferrigno Hulk.
Yes. Hell yes.
That'd be great.
They need to make a golden Hawkeye. Like, really?
Yeah, no shit. You make a freaking golden Star Lord, and
He's the only original Avenger that they did not make a golden
it's
pop
so
of.
dumb, dude.
That's retarded. Ugh, pisses me off.
They did want a Widow, didn't they?
Yeah, they did want a Black Widow.
That's freaking horseshit.
Right? It's like, come on, Funko.
Someone made that decision.
Yeah.
Dude, someone's like, should we do Hawkeye? And someone's like, nah.
There's like, should we do Hawkeye? That's hilarious. No.
Hell, you could just make your own, go buy another, like, our super cheap Hawkeye and spray paint it.
Yeah,
gold.
right? So,
They're like, F you guys.
I'm kind of tempted, because I don't think the Age of Ultron Hawkeye is, like, really worth anything.
It's not.
Okay. I'm tempted. I just might. Okay. All right. Do you have anything else to say about SDCC?
Nope, I got all the ones I wanted. Well,
All one.
yeah, all one of them. That was the one. That was Ant-Man was my I need to have. Everything else, like I think the Thor and the Mark I Iron Man
Yeah.
were my kind of like if I find them or if I can order them kind of deal. And I hesitated too long on Thor and didn't get him, but it's not really a loss to me.
And you hesitated on Iron Man too, because that one sold. I think that one like didn't sell like quick, but it did.
I saw one at like a GameStop store, not one in the mall.
Oh, why
And
didn't you buy it?
I don't know. It's just I went in there for something else,
Ah, gotcha.
and I was like, maybe. Nah, never mind.
All right.
I think there was some dude there that wanted it more than I did.
Okay, I get you now.
So yeah, that's all I got for Adventures in Hunting.
All right. Well then, let's jump into this week's sneak peeks. We got a lot of trailers from San Diego Comic-Con. First up is the Aquaman trailer.
Dude, I didn't think they could make Aquaman cool,
I know, right?
but it's freaking badass.
James Wan, you've done us proud.
Hell yes. Oh, dude, the visuals on this were amazing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely.
Like it's kind of the vibe that I got from them swimming around in those the ships
Yeah.
kind of gave me a Phantom Menace going to the Gungan City vibe.
Okay. That's a good vibe. I'll tell you one thing. I'm really glad that they don't have to talk under bubbles.
Yeah, that's freaking bullshit.
It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Who
Yeah,
thought
I
that?
want to know why they did that.
Yeah.
Because they have to explain that. They can't just ignore the fact that Aquaman had to go inside a bubble.
That you're not wrong.
I wonder if this is like a prequel.
Guess we'll find out, right?
Yeah. Like, it has to be. Like, because with Mara, or the relationship that Arthur has with Mara, seemed pretty new.
It did. I agree. That redhead line, that was pretty funny. Redheaded line.
That was pretty great. I felt that it was weird that they were in a plane jumping
Yeah.
off into like a desert.
Yeah, that was a little weird.
Because isn't that going to kind of jack up their Atlantean sensibilities?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Like, I'd understand if they jumped off a plane into an ocean, but they jumped off a plane into a freaking desert.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, that's going to jack you up.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about Black Manta.
Black Manta?
Yeah.
Dude. In action, the helmet looks super bitchin'.
Right? Oh, I agree.
I freaking loved his helmet so much. I didn't know if they could pull off a live action Black Manta helmet, but they did.
Yeah. Oh,
It
I
worked
absolutely
so
agree.
well. It does seem like they're doing the Throne of Atlantis story
Yeah.
for this movie. So I'm interested to see, because Black Manta wasn't in the Justice League or the Throne of Atlantis movie.
Oh.
So it's going to be interesting to see if he's kind of his own person or if he's working for his brother Orm.
Yeah, that is going to be very interesting to see.
And Orm, dude, you didn't see a ton of him, but his lines were pretty cool.
They were, I agree. Very interesting.
Especially freaking Aquaman's comebacks, what we call them
Yeah.
ass whooping. Just like, hell yeah, Aquaman.
I think it's going to be really cool to see how they establish Atlantis. I'm very interested to see what James Wan brings to the table with this movie.
Yeah, definitely, dude. I think my favorite shot from that is the audience watching. What I'm assuming is Aquaman and Orm fighting, and then them getting like blasted with a shit ton of air, and they're just kind of like stunned and looking at each other, and they're just like, heck yeah!
Oh, yeah. That was really cool.
Yeah, the visuals on this are going to be great, dude.
Oh,
Like, this may
absolutely
be a
agree.
movie that I'm willing to go see in 3D.
Dude, I agree. And it's been a while since there's been a movie that's come out that I've been like Oh, I gotta see that in 3D. The last one was Ready Player One, and that had really good 3D.
Did it?
Yeah.
I just watched that a couple days ago. Braille rented it on Redbox.
What'd you think?
It was good.
Yeah.
It wasn't like my favorite movie, but it was good.
Yeah, I agree. I wish I would have caught a Best Buy pricing error that they had when the movie came out. Basically, for I think a day or maybe just a couple hours, the 4K was listed at $9.99 on their website, so you could go in store and price match it.
Damn.
I know. I'm so mad that I missed that. I'm like, damn it.
That
Ah,
sucks.
I'll get it eventually.
Yeah, my favorite line from that's it's effing Chucky.
Yeah, that's definitely the best line.
I love how he's like a maniac before he even gets thrown.
Right?
I thought it was going to be like one of those things that it's kind of like you get it set up and then you throw him out and then he like goes freaking hog crazy, but now he freaking goes hog crazy before that.
Yeah. That was fantastic.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
What was the next trailer?
Shazam.
Shazam? Dude. I feel like they gave a lot of the story away. At least
I
the
agree.
origin story.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I'm still kind of on the suit. I don't know, and you think I'd be sold by the trailer, but I don't know. It's just still too bulky.
It is a bit bulky. His hair also throws me, dude.
Why?
Like, so Zachary Levi's hair is black in
Yeah.
this, but it looks fake. Or it looks like it's super dyed.
Yeah,
Which
okay, you got your point.
it is dyed because I think he has naturally like brown hair.
Yeah.
Like a dark brown, but still brown.
Oh.
But it looked super dyed.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
But everything else that he was doing, I was sold on.
Oh yeah.
It didn't feel too much like an adult playing a kid.
No, it didn't.
It felt a lot like a kid playing an adult.
Yeah. That was definitely one of my biggest fears with this movie, but it seems like they're handling it very well.
Yeah. I think they got someone really good to play Shazam, someone that is young at heart.
Yeah, I agree.
I did like all how they're kind of modernizing it and doing like the video montage, and he's doing like this weird dancing, dabbing thing.
Oh yeah. Yep.
It was weird at first, but I'm like, makes sense.
Yeah.
I think it was really weird. Or with the bad guy, he's just like, oh, dude, are you a bad guy? Or when there was a lot of things from this that are the trailer that I really liked.
Yeah.
Him walking through the mall,
Oh
charging
yeah.
people's phones.
Guys, brace. What the hell? Oh, that was great.
Or when the flight test.
Oh yeah. What's
Dude, and that whole thing. Shazam's supposed to be able to fly, so
Yeah.
I hope he figures that out.
Yeah.
But
I'm kidding.
the way that it happened, I thought it looked super cheesy at first, but I was like thinking about like a lot of this. It's kind of like, that's kind of dumb, but after a lot of thought, you can kind of get behind it.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Like with the whole flight thing, how he threw himself up.
Yeah.
I'm like, you wouldn't be able to get that freaking high. And then I was like, super strength.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you would.
Yeah. No,
Or when he was bulletproof and like freaked out.
that was hilarious.
He's just laughing. He's like, you're dead.
Do you remember? I forget his real name. I really hope that you don't remember it. Kid that played Eddie in It.
Yeah, I don't remember his name.
Phew. Ah.
But he's the cripple friend.
Yeah, he was hilarious in the trailer. I can't wait to see more of him.
Yeah.
And I think he's a really good young actor, so.
Yeah. I told you a little earlier, but my favorite shot from that trailer was Billy walking down, like, it looked like a carnival. Um, and he just yells Shazam, and it like zaps, and then he like walks out, and like just that shot of him walking out with the lightning bolt was crazy.
Yeah. I think the director said that the Shazam, what's the word? Change? Not change. Transformation? I think he said that that's not exactly like how it's going to look in the movie. It might be a little different. That's just how they did it in the trailer.
That's good.
Yeah.
I think it did look. I think it's supposed to be more like lightning in capturing him, and not just like a puff of smoke.
Yeah, no, I agree. They might have been a little bit rushed with the trailer, so
Maybe
had
a bit.
had to throw something together really quickly, or like putting a special effect in real quickly.
It does come out next year, so
yeah, that's true.
I think for what we got, it looked pretty damn good.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. The next trailer is Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald, trailer 2.
Dude, I'm still not sold on Johnny Depp in this.
I'm not either, but I don't know. Usually, I have a hard time hating on Johnny Depp because I think he's a really good actor.
Yeah.
So I'm sure I'll still really like him as Grindelwald.
Yeah, dude, I'm 100% sold on Dumbledore.
Yes.
That would Jude Law was perfect.
Right.
And I'm curious to see whether or not they include Tom Riddle at all.
That'd be really cool if they did. Kind of hoping they do.
Yeah. Did you read the books at all?
The Fantastic Beasts books?
No, the Harry Potter books.
Yeah, I read them all.
Okay. So you know about Dumbledore's fight with Grindelwald, right?
Yes.
I want to see that.
Dude, I agree. That would be awesome.
Like, that's something I really want to see, so it's kind of like one of those things that adds on to the movie.
Yeah.
Or not adds on to, like, the Fantastic Beasts movie, that adds on to, like, the Harry Potter movies. Because I think they discussed Dumbledore's infamous fight with Grindelwald. I think. I'm pretty sure they do.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But I want to see that. But I'm afraid that we're not going to.
Yeah.
Just because of one of the lines that Dumbledore had saying that he can't be the one that faces Grindelwald.
Yeah,
I was
gonna bring that up.
I was like, no, you can handle it, Dumbledore.
Yeah.
And doesn't Grindelwald have the Elder Wand?
I think so. It kind of looked like it.
It did a lot. So I wonder how that's going to friggin' work.
Definitely excited to see more of Eddie Redmayne's Newt Scamander. I loved him in the first movie.
Same, dude.
And then can't forget Jacob Kowalski.
Oh my god.
Can't wait to see more of him.
Great. It's kind of weird how these movies have to, or feel like they could be, or the Fantastic Beasts one.
Yeah.
The story line was a little flawed in that one. Like, it didn't have a very set direction.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
But it feels like they're going, like, full plot line with this one.
I agree.
And I'm 100% behind that.
That's good.
I just wish that they would have started off that way instead of like Fantastic Beasts could easily have been a standalone movie.
Yeah.
But they wanted to include Grindelwald and everything, and yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
I'm still stoked for this movie.
I am too.
Like anything anything that has to do with the Harry Potter universe, sign me up.
I want to see more of the other schools.
Yeah, dude, that'd be really cool.
That'd be way cool. Like, I want to see the American school, but it looks like we're going to get more like the French shit. I mean, we didn't get anything from the American Hogwarts equivalent.
That's true. It didn't.
That'd be a really cool story for J.K. Rowling to do. Like,
Yeah,
I
it
would go
would.
see a not Harry Potter American Hogwarts movie.
Yeah. I would too.
Yeah, that'd be a really interesting movie. So, I'm still not 100. Like, this trailer didn't 100% sell this movie for me. At
Yeah.
least not to see opening night.
Really?
Yeah. But it does look good. So, I will see it in theaters. Probably not going to see it opening night.
You gonna see at least opening weekend?
Probably not. I'm not that excited for it yet.
What?
So, what was the next movie?
So the next movie is actually a trailer that I didn't watch. I actually didn't watch the next two. I'm very sorry.
Are you shitting me? You're the
No,
worst.
sorry. So this is gonna be like all Caleb, and then this is like just like I'll talk about like my excitement for the movies.
Oh my god.
Sorry, but first up is the Glass trailer.
So, it's not the glass.
Oh,
it's
sorry.
just glass.
Sorry, Glass trailer.
So this movie's supposed to be about, at least from the trailers, the guy from Split. I think his name's Kevin.
Yep.
Yeah. So the guy from Split and all of his multiple personalities. I want to say David Dunn from Unbreakable, so Bruce Willis, and then Samuel Jackson's character, Mr. Glass, are in like this therapy session, and they're talking to a therapist, saying that she specializes in people that believe that they're superheroes
Okay.
or supervillains in whatever aspect, and talking about how Mr. Glass thinks that he's a character that's based off someone from a comic book, how Kevin believes, or his multiple personalities believe, that he's more than just a man, that he's a beast, and that David Dunn thinks that he's a superhero and can bend steel and whatnot. So it's tying in the Unbreakable movie, which I haven't seen.
I haven't either.
I want to,
Yeah.
just because of how good I love Split.
Yeah, Split was so good.
Yeah, so it's tying those two movies in together for Glass. And it has yet to be seen whether the heroes and villains are teaming up or if they're fighting or what. But it's an M. Night Shyamalan movie, so I'm guessing there's a pretty good chance there's going to be like a big old friggin' plot twist
Oh, I'm sure there is.
that we won't see coming from a mile away.
Have you seen The Visit?
The Visit?
Yeah, the one where
Is that the one with the grandparents?
Yeah,
I haven't.
I haven't either. I want to see it because it looks so good. That's
Is that a M. Night Shyamalan movie?
Yep, yeah, that's the movie that basically like put him back on the map.
I want to see it.
Yeah.
Then. Wait, is it horror?
Yeah, it's horror.
Shit.
Ah,
All
come
right.
on, grow a pair.
I know. I'll watch it. I'm not gonna be happy about it.
All right, all right, all right. The next trailer that just Caleb is going to talk about is Godzilla 2.
Yeah. So this movie, I think they call it King of the Monsters.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Or something like that. But I thought they called. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't that the tagline for Kong or Kong Island?
It's Kong Skull Island.
Kong Skull Island.
Wait, what are you asking?
Like, isn't that the Kong Skull Island? Isn't that, or wasn't the tagline for that King of the Monsters or something like that?
I don't know.
Did you see the movie?
Yeah, I did. I didn't really look at the tagline.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm pretty sure it shares a tagline, but the whole premise of the movie is that they need to find all of the big monsters, so like what they call titans.
Yeah.
So they need to find all the titans and find a way to kill them or something like that. Millie Bobby Brown's in it.
Oh, okay, I'm sold.
Yeah. Um, but it shows like how they need to find all the other Titans,
Yeah.
and it goes through different monsters. Like there's a giant ass moth, so I'm assuming that's Mothra, which scares the living bejesus out of me, dude. I don't know what it is about moths, but they terrified the shit out of me.
I honestly don't blame you.
I don't even know what it is. I'm just like, oh, you're just like, I can rationalize it, be like, you guys are just ugly butterflies.
Yeah.
And then they like fly around and I squeal like a little girl.
So then you must love Killer Moth.
Killer Moth?
Yeah. The
Batman here?
Yeah, the Batman villain.
That villain's so dumb.
uh,
No, but like Mothra freaks me the hell out. They showed a lot of other ones too.
yeah.
I didn't know who they were though, off the top of my head, because there was like this three-headed dragon,
Ooh.
and a bunch of other beasts I can't recall right now. But then the big one was Godzilla, obviously, and then they had their whole deal with him or her, whatever Godzilla is. The visuals,
Yeah.
amazing.
Ooh.
Like, I compare it to. Do you remember I haven't seen Solo yet, but do you remember the part from the trailer where the big ass Empire ship is coming through the wormhole or whatever?
Yes.
Like how that looked visually?
Uh-huh.
That's about how it looked.
Okay, yeah, sounds gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a beautiful trailer, and I'm going to show it to you after we're freaking done with this.
Okay. And you really need to watch that movie, Solo.
Yeah.
I don't know. I loved that movie. I really did. Can't
Yeah,
get...
it looked pretty good.
Yeah.
Then our last...
Well, no, we got 2 more trailers.
2 more?
Yeah, so we got Titans.
Oh, yeah, Titans. I'm sold, dude. I'm 100% sold on this. I take back everything I said about their costumes.
Yeah, I can agree.
Like, everything. And it pisses me off. The actress that plays Starfire
Yeah, how
is
much
getting
hate?
so much shit.
Right?
Dude.
That's bullshit.
And she looked really good.
She did. She really did. She looked great. She looked awesome.
Like, I hope she loses the fur coat, but seriously, I freaking love the visuals.
Me too.
And then Beast Boy, I was sold on too.
And then you get the best line of the trailer. Where's Batman? F Batman.
Yeah, dude, I'm sold on all of this. Like, this is going to be like a freaking gory ass show, and I am super excited.
I am too. So, fingers crossed it's good.
Yeah, I take back everything I said about their costumes. I mean, obviously not the good shit that I said about Robin.
Yeah.
But everything I said about, like, Beast Boy looking super crappy and everything I said about Starfire, I take back. I couldn't get a really good look, but does it look like she's going to be orange in this, or does it look like she's going to be black?
Kind of looked orange. I don't know.
She looked a little orangey, but I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure that's because of the fire.
True. True, you got a point there. I don't know. Guess we'll have to find out.
I mean, maybe that's something that, like, she turns orange when she's using her powers.
Yeah, true.
Which works for me, dude.
Yeah,
I mean,
me too.
I'm sold on her now.
Yeah.
Like, we saw her not Starfired up, and yeah. So I apologize sincerely about everything I said about her. She looks freaking great.
Hopefully the DC streaming service isn't that much, so we can actually watch this.
I'm gonna wait till, like, the entire series is online, dude.
Smart, and then just probably do like the free trial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just
Smart.
freaking binge watch.
Very smart.
Titans.
I like your thinking. All right, and then the last trailer, or trailers, whatever, we got is for the Purge TV series, which I'm just on.
I
Like,
too. It's,
like Caleb knows that like I'm literally the biggest fan of the Purge franchise. Like, I love this concept so much, but I just think that the acting is so over the top that it takes you out of it.
It does
Like,
really bad.
like nobody's this like psycho, or I guess people are this psycho, but not like everyone.
Yeah.
And like they're really focusing it on like the rich people, like like throwing parties and murdering people during them. And it's like,
And like the cults.
yeah,
Dude, like I understand like the Purge movie makes sense.
yeah,
Like you could easily release one of those a year.
yeah.
But how is it going to work in a TV show? Are you just focusing on all the other days?
I would love that if they did. I don't. It doesn't look like they are.
Which doesn't make sense to me.
Oh.
It's if it's based off the Purge, it should be set with on the Purge.
Or at least like I want to see like the day after.
The day
That's
after.
what. Yeah, that's what I want to see is
That'd
the
be a
day
pretty
after
good-
the purge.
That'd be pretty great too.
You just like go to work at 6 in the morning. Oh, hey Paul, how's it going? Jim, didn't you kill my wife last night? What? That wasn't me.
Dude, that was during the Purge. We forget about that shit.
we got immunity during that stuff. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, the government forgives me. Why don't you?
Yeah,
asshole.
Exactly. And there's like a part in it where I think it like opens one of the trailers where this lady, I think lady's like, what does she say? We celebrate for keeping this country great, and just the way she says it, I'm just like, are you okay, lady? Like, what the hell? Like,
Probably not.
who the hell says that? We celebrate for keeping this country great just because we purge. Hey, fresh
Making
market.
a rhyme doesn't make it better.
Yeah, no, it does not. I agree. But yeah, so I'm just on the trailer. The masks look cool. I'll give them that. But the masks
did.
always look cool in the Purge. In basically anything Purge,
Yeah.
they get really good masks.
They do.
So
They do really good on the masks.
yeah.
So top 3.
I'd probably say number 1 is Aquaman. I don't know. Because I'm like, I really like the first one. Probably Fantastic Beasts. And then 3 is Shazam.
Okay. I'd have to agree with you on number 1 being Aquaman.
Okay.
Number 2 for me is actually going to be Glass.
Really?
Yeah. Because I loved Split. Like,
Yeah.
a lot. And then 3rd, I'm going to have to give to Shazam.
Yeah.
Because I'm excited to see what they do with this.
Yeah,
this
me too.
hero.
Yeah.
And, dude, everyone's giving Aquaman's, like, a load of shit because they are saying, like, oh, it's just another superhero origin story. And I'm like, it's, like, super unoriginal what they're doing. And I'm like, are you shitting me? Like, this is his origin story,
Yeah.
jackass.
Yeah. Seriously though.
And just, Anyway.
But-
So, what do you say we move on to the main event?
Let's do it.
Time for the main event. Let's play game.
Alrighty, let's do this. Alright, main event time. So, like we said last week, this week is going to be a Hulk movie Dreamcast, written by me. And then next week we're doing Hawkeye, and you better be prepared for that.
I will. Jeez, way to have faith.
Yeah, I don't.
Aw, damn. Jackass.
Alright. So, my thoughts for this movie. So, I was going to call it Hulk. Just plain Hulk. But that doesn't work because the 2003 movie was called Hulk.
This
So,
is true.
I don't know how that would work or go over.
Yeah.
But I think my backup name works just as well. And my backup name for it is Banner.
Ooh. Okay.
And I want the movie to focus a lot on the relationship between Hulk and Banner. I think that's a concept that we've never seen. It's always been Banner trying to fight off the Hulk.
Yes, I agree.
So that's what I want out of it. And the first conflict. So I would keep Mark Ruffalo as Banner, obviously.
You better.
But I would want to cast someone as Rick Jones.
Okay. And who would be your first choice?
That's a good question. Rick Jones is kind of a happy-go-lucky kind of guy. The one that's kind of Banner's upbeat partner. So someone I think that would do really well in that position is either Milo Ventimiglia.
I have no idea who that is.
Oh shit! Did you ever watch This Is Us?
No.
Shit. Balls. I can't think of anything else he's in at the moment. Did you watch Heroes?
Nope.
Son of a bitch. So you basically haven't seen anything he's in.
Nope. Guess not.
That's not a good thing, Rose.
I
Don't
know.
be so upbeat about it.
Sorry.
He's really good.
All right. I'll have to check some of this stuff out then.
Someone. Wait. Did you ever see That's My Boy?
I've only
with
seen
Adam Sandler?
bits and parts of it. I haven't
Did
seen
you
the full
see
one.
the Marine brother?
No.
Shit.
I'm like
Okay,
failing
whatever.
you so hard right now.
Google this shit.
Okay. What's his name again?
Milo Ventimiglia.
That's a long name.
Or just look up This Is Us cast. He's the guy that plays Jack.
Milo.
I'm pretty sure you've seen him in something.
Milo.
Yeah, it's Vent, V-E-N-T.
Oh, he looks really familiar.
I think he'd be a really good Rick Jones. And because I've seen him play a serious role, or a more serious role, I think Andy Samberg would be a good Rick Jones.
I agree. Wait, he was in... Okay, he was in Grown Ups 2. Let me see what character he played. Isn't that like kind of like sad? That's like the movie that I recognize him from.
Yes, it is.
Hey, I have a soft spot for the Grown Ups movies, okay? The second one is...
So I think Andy Samberg would be a really good Rick Jones too. Because eventually, I feel introducing Rick Jones opens up the possibility to introducing A-Bomb.
Okay.
And A-Bomb is Rick Jones's Hulkified persona. He's like, think Abomination,
Okay.
how he's supposed to look,
Yeah.
minus the ears,
Okay.
blue, and like, that's really it, just blue. A blue Abomination without the crazy ears. Like he has the scales and everything.
I like it.
He can roll up into a ball.
I like it.
But I don't want, in my concept, I don't want him going Hulk yet.
Okay.
I think that'd be, it'd take a bit to get him Hulkified.
So I played a frat boy in Grown Ups 2. That really doesn't help me at all.
No.
Doesn't exactly narrow anything down.
No, it doesn't. But he plays that kind of role. Like, Rick Jones needs to be kind of a really supportive frat boy.
Okay.
So I think he'd do really good in the role, but I think Andy Samberg would pull it off really well too. Yeah, so I'd have either one of them do it.
Okay. All right.
So I would also want this to be, because we know where Hulk has been since the Avengers,
Yeah.
I want this to not be an origin story, because I don't want to just recap like how the Hulk got his powers or how the Hulk came to be. So I think this would be kind of a Banner trying to discover who the Hulk is.
That would be cool. I have to admit, that would be...
Like have them Son of a bitch.
Do I hear show off?
Loud ass freaking car.
You're ruining our episode, bitch.
Yeah, freaking asshole. Yeah, so it'd be more discovering who the Hulk is. And as much as I hate to do it, I would like. There are a couple scenes that I would do where Banner is the Hulk, where we get to see from Banner's perspective, being inside the Hulk.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, because you like,
dude.
because like you heard how he describes it. It's like kind of being like a faded, like he's kind of in and out the entire time. So I think it'd be cool to have those kind of flashy scenes where it's mostly darkness, and then it's like a scene, like a really fuzzy scene of something crazy going on, kind of like a first-person view of what the Hulk is doing.
Okay.
And then him like shutting down, and then him like having the entire scene clear up because of Betty.
Oh yes.
I want to have Betty in it, have the entire like have his point of view completely clear up, and then have like him transforming back into Banner, for like a first person view of that.
Okay. What was the line in Thor Ragnarok where Banner says, like, usually it feels like I have at least one hand on the steering wheel and Hulk has the other, but this time it felt Hulk had both on the steering wheel and I was just thrown into the trunk.
Yeah.
Is it something like that?
Kinda. So like we get to see both hands on the steering wheel.
Okay.
So we get to see like maybe we get to see Hulk kind of pull back a little bit during those scenes where it's flashing.
Okay.
And then black out, and then another scene where he's like pulling back a little bit or hesitating, and then going back to like rampage stuff. But you like constantly hear noises of like shit that's happening.
Oh.
And then open up, going back to Banner. And then him have like dealing with that outbreak.
Yeah.
And with a prequel like a technical prequel like this,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you'd feel about this, but should it like we not see Hulk for a while and then kind of start seeing him more near the end? Or should it be like throughout the entire movie?
I don't know, because I think that, I mean, Mark Ruffalo I think is so great as Bruce Banner. I would be fine with like more than half the movie just being him try to like kick Hulk aside and make sure that he doesn't come out. I'd be totally down for that. I think it'd make a great origin story.
Yeah. I also think a good thing to do, because I don't know what they're going to do with Avengers 4 between Hulk and Banner.
Yeah.
But I think that this could also work as like an after movie.
It's true. It's very true.
Just because of like who I'd want to bring in as the villain. And I want General Ross to become the Red Hulk.
Do you want General Ross still played by shit, what's his name? Please tell me you don't remember it.
I don't.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh my gosh, how do I forget this guy? He's a really good actor.
Yeah, he's really good. Anyway, I'd bring him in to play the Red Hulk, but he would never go as the Red Hulk. He would be like, he would still be called the General or Ross or whatever. And the way I want him to transform is kind of what happened in The Incredible Hulk from 2008.
Yeah.
where he somehow gets some of Banner's blood. Maybe not even Banner's blood. I think I want him to get Hulk's blood, like directly. Like I think he should go after Hulk completely on his own. Like have like send the army, and then Hulk just kind of like deters them all away. And I want him to walk up to Hulk, seemingly unarmed, and then take some like weird Stark tech and use it on Hulk and have it like cut him.
Oh.
And I want Hulk to heal, obviously,
Yeah.
but something that's like supposed to cut through steel and have it just kind of just cut the Hulk, and then he just heals and goes away, and then Ross like collects that blood that's spilled. Maybe it like spills on his face or something.
Yeah.
Have him collect that and try to duplicate the Hulk serum and use it on himself, because none of the scientists want him to, or to like none of them want to test it. They're just like, we couldn't handle another Hulk in the world. Like, screw you, dude.
Yeah.
And then him taking it and injecting it into himself, and then becoming a Red Hulk and like wreaking havoc. I'd like this to be a really meditative movie for Ruffalo,
Okay.
and trying to study the effects of the Hulk on his own body. Like maybe seeing if he could control Hulk's healing, like maybe cutting his arm open, and then like him trying to like activate the Hulk, and then using Hulk's thing to heal, and trying to figure out what that means for diseases or radiation. And then while this is all happening with Rick, or the news pops on, or like something on the news shows, and they're talking about the Hulk wreaking havoc in this area, and then they're just like, what? And then Rick's just kind of like, did you like black out, Doc? And like just really confused, and he's just like, what? No. I'm like, are you serious? And then they go and like investigate and see that the damage is like identical to the Hulk, or to what Hulk does, and have them like try to like figure this out, and then have Banner get like freaking bushwhacked, like snuck up on by Ross. Actually, no. I want human Ross.
Damn, shit out of me the way you did that.
Well, pay attention.
I am paying attention.
I want human Ross to come up behind them while they're doing their investigation, and kind of like battle armor, not battle armor, like kind of like a tank top, so it looks like he's was wearing his uniform and then took it off, like the top off.
Okay.
And like him having like some really bulky looking pants, and then them just being like, okay, what the hell's going on? And then as he's walking towards them, he starts like going Red Hulk on them, and then like he stretches into his clothes.
That would be pretty sweet.
Right? And I want the Red Hulk to be able to fully talk. I don't want him to go full rampage or anything. I want Ross to know that he's the Red Hulk.
Okay.
And so I want that to happen. And Banner like being like, oh shit, like we don't know what kind of mutation you're having. This is completely different from the Hulk. And I want to incorporate that when the Red Hulk gets more angry, instead of getting stronger like Hulk does, the General gets hot and he can like get to the point of being able to melt metal.
You can do that?
Yeah.
Oh
So
shit!
he
I didn't know that.
his body actually lights on fire. I wouldn't incorporate that. I would just have his skin start to glow,
Okay.
and
Probably a
then
better choice.
yeah, and then I'd try to have. I want all this to happen, like their whole conflict. I haven't figured out exactly what I want their conflict to be, other than Banner being like, "Hey, I can get rid of this for you," and Ross being like, "Screw you, like I'm more powerful than you," and just bushwhacking Banner. Hulk comes out, beats the living shit out of Ross, or like kind of have it be like a 50-50 match at first, because I still want Hulk to be the strongest one there is.
Wasn't that way with Thanos? Just sorry, just had to point that out.
You can walk home, Rose.
All right, bye. Tuck and roll, tuck and roll.
Yeah, so I'd have that happen where he's kind of fighting Ross, and then they like knock each other out, and then Rick kind of has to grab them both and run away, or like he grabs Banner, throws him into the car, and then he starts to drive off, and then he like, gosh damn it, and then he runs back, grabs the general, throws him in the car, and then I want them to be forced to team up, because like I want at a certain point Ross to not be able to transform back. Like I want him to be stuck
That'd be
as the Red
crazy.
Hulk.
That'd be insane.
Yeah. Like I want, and I got it. So I want, after that time when him and Banner knock each other out, or him and Hulk knock each other out.
Yeah.
I want him to not transform for the rest of the movie. Same with Hulk. Not the entire movie, but just for the rest of the time while they're trying to figure stuff out and avoid being hunted down by the army. And I want them to lock up Ross in like this prison, and then I want them to, when they're in the middle of like a breakthrough or something, the army to bust through their door. And I'm trying to think of someone who fought the Hulk like alongside Ross, but I can't think of anyone off the top of my head. There was Talbot, or
I have no idea.
Talbot, but he's in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., so I don't think I could use him. It'd have to be someone else. Just kind of like Ross's right-hand man.
Okay.
I want him to break through the door and then kind of set off the general's transformation. And then after that, the general just can't transform back into his human form.
That's terrifying.
Right?
Like, oh, hell no.
And then, like, obviously Hulk and them have, like, Hulk's fighting the army off, and then this dude, like, sneaks in and is just like, you've become one of him, and then goes at the general. The general transforms into Red Hulk and gets out of his cage and everything, and then kind of fights side by side with Hulk to escape. And then when they like jump away, and then Hulk starts to like calm down, goes back to being Banner. And then I want Banner to kind of like look at Ross and being like, all right, like calm down, dude. And he's just like, I am. And have that like make him panic and like freak out, and then
Can't blame him.
have Banner do tests and tell him like, I think you're stuck. Or something like that.
Yeah, dude, that would freaking suck.
right?
Shit.
And I think that's what I'd want out of the movie. I think it'd be mostly a lot of it would be about Hulk and Banner kind of reconciling with each other,
Okay.
like kind of working together to figure out what it is that Hulk is to Banner.
Okay.
And then that's what the beginning would be. And then once the general gets involved, it'd be the general kind of kind of realizing that Hulk and Banner aren't bad guys.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
What? So, I don't know. What's like? How do you want your like if you were able to make this movie, like how would you want it to be like really remembered? Like what's a standout part that you would definitely want?
Like a theme?
Yeah, or I mean like how like do you want the audience would you want the audience to leave the theater and just like disbelief like how we did in Infinity War?
No. I want them to leave being able to think
Okay.
about learning what's inside yourself, like kind of have that theme going on, and also trying to learn what any of your enemies feel.
Okay.
So kind of like trying to relate with your enemies just as much as you try to relate with yourself.
So you want a good superhero movie with a good message.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want like a big, I want a brawl between Hulk and Red Hulk, obviously.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I don't want it to be too long. Like, my one complaint with Thor Ragnarok is I felt that fight should have been longer.
Oh, absolutely.
I feel that any fight between Hulk and Red Hulk needs to be about that long,
Okay.
and not that's just fighting. Like, the whole fighting sequence should last about as long as it takes for Hulk to come out of the arena to the end of the fight. That's about how long I want like their fighting to be.
Okay.
I do want there to be a lot of like dialogue,
Okay.
and maybe Hulk releasing his hold on Banner a little bit so Banner can communicate with Ross.
Okay, that would be cool.
And then once, I don't know how to visualize the switch between Banner and Hulk, but I want Hulk to be able, I want them to work together, Hulk and Banner.
Okay.
I want Hulk to know when it's okay for Banner to come out, and I want Banner to know when it's okay for Hulk to come out, which I think is something that he's learned through the Avengers movies.
Yeah, he has. I agree.
And I think he still struggles with it a little bit.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, he did seem pretty eager in Infinity War to kind of get the Hulk out.
Yeah, that's true. He did.
So,
I mean, at the beginning, he was not.
kinda. I mean,
He's like, well, no, not really. But when do I ever get what I want? It's like,
yeah.
you're not wrong.
But then he kind of did get pushy about Hulk, kind of being like, "Come
Yeah.
on, dude."
Yeah. Screw you, you
So-
big green asshole.
Yeah. So that's what I would want. I would want Hulk to know. I think so. Since we've already seen when Banner knows it's time for Hulk to be let out,
Yeah.
I think I want Hulk to kind of struggle with being the one that's locked up.
That would be a very interesting turn of events.
And maybe I think something that would be really cool is for Hulk and Rick to kind of have a relationship. Maybe one that predates the Avengers,
Yeah.
So like when we introduce Rick,
Yeah.
um, him and Hulk already kind of have a relationship,
Yeah.
and maybe not even a relation. Maybe Rick is still like hesitant about the Hulk,
Okay.
and because the Hulk's done so much growing
It's true.
from the days where it's just kind of been like an uncontrollable thing to controllable, and maybe like Banner takes some time to release the Hulk and let Hulk kind of do his thing when Banner's not really important, kind of like letting your dog outside, like that kind of deal.
Okay. All right. You got that. All right.
At least for like
Good
a little
analogy.
bit.
Good analogy.
Yeah, at least for a little bit, and then being like transforming back into Banner when it's like nighttime, when it's like when they're going to bed.
So then he turns back into the Hulk at like what, 6 a.m.
What?
He turns back into the Hulk at 6 a.m.
No,
I'm
like I
just-
think for a majority of the time it should be Banner,
Yeah, I can agree with that.
but that's the tone that I want them to. Like we've seen a lot of Banner dealing with Hulk, but not a lot of Hulk dealing with Banner.
This is true. It's very true.
So I want like when Banner is human, I want him to kind of release a little bit of Hulk, or a little bit of Hulk to kind of come out,
Okay.
and then when he's Hulk, I want him to kind of release a little bit of Banner. So during their fight, I want Banner to be the one talking to Ross, and then when it's like in their break time, and then when it's like back to fighting, you kind of like go back to noiseless grunts and roaring and everything like that, like just kind of to symbolize that it's back to Hulk. I want to make it very clear that Hulk and Banner are two different people.
Yeah, they are. I have one question though. Would you think Hulk would choose Cap side or Ant-Man side, or Banner?
Honestly, I think he would choose Caps.
Really?
I do. I very much think that he would choose Caps.
Huh. And why is that?
I think that's the case because I'm not sure if Banner would be, or if Hulk would be the one to choose Cap's side. I think Banner would,
Yeah.
because he doesn't want the Hulk under the control of the government.
Yeah.
Like, that's something he spent his entire life trying to avoid.
Can't blame him. Can't blame him.
And that's like a whole controversy thing, too. And with Thor, I don't think Thor gives a shit.
No.
I think he would just choose Iron Man's side just so he could fight the Hulk.
Yeah, it's true.
And then he's being like, oh, wait, I have to sign this? So that's what my thing would be. And then my end credit scene, because every Marvel movie needs an end credit scene,
This is true. This is very true.
would be Banner knocking at a door. Or, yeah, knocking at a door of this house in New York. Actually, I'm not sure if that's where she lives.
Oh, Captain Marvel?
No.
Oh. Oh,
With
better.
Rick Jones and and Banner are knocking at this door with this big old like tarp covering the general.
Okay.
Him knocking at the door, and then it just ending with him saying like, "Hey Jennifer," which is She-Hulk.
Dude.
Or like,
Okay.
"Hey cousin," or something like that. Something so you know it's She-Hulk.
I think Hey Jennifer sounds better.
Hey Jennifer.
Instead of Hey Cousin. Yeah.
Sounds something more like what Banner would say.
Yeah.
That's how I would end it.
It's a
That
good
would be the
ending.
end credit scene.
That is a great end credit scene.
And then the next movie would be with like introducing She-Hulk, and maybe at the end introducing A-Bomb. And then the third one would be, if Ruffalo wanted to, the third one would be like an Agents of Smash kind of deal.
That would be dope.
Right?
That would be so dope.
And I know that Agents of Smash kind of has there's a missing player, which is Hulk's son. But, I mean, they could do that.
Sure, they could.
I mean, in the Planet Hulk series, or the movie, he has two kids with this woman, and one of them's named Scar, but it's spelled like Skaar.
Kind of like, isn't that how they spell Bill Skarsgård?
Skarsgård, it has one A, I think.
Oh, it does? Okay.
Yeah, so it would just be Scar, and I think you could get away with doing it Agents of Smash. I wouldn't call it Agents of Smash, because I think that's just dumb.
Yeah, that's fair. What would you call it then?
Hulks.
Hulks? Alright, I could see that.
And then having to team up against, I don't know, maybe the leader.
Leader. Okay, alright, I can see that.
You know, the big brain.
Yeah. Would you, oh my goodness, what is his name that technically did him in The Incredible Hulk?
I would bring him back. Yes.
Yeah?
Yes,
Okay.
I would very much bring him back.
I wonder if Marvel would bring any. Oh wait, no, they brought Ross in. So William Hurt, that's his name, by the way.
William Hurt?
Yep.
Sounds familiar.
I know, right?
Alright. Yeah, I would bring him back for sure.
Okay.
Just so I could still tie in the Incredible Hulk movie. Because I didn't hate that movie.
Oh, I didn't either. It's better than Hulk.
It was very
Way
much better
better.
than Hulk. That's not a high bar to set, though.
No, but still. I mean, at least we know it's the superior Hulk movie.
Yeah. But that's what I want out of my Hulk movie. I want it to be introducing to bring in the Red Hulk, introducing Rick Jones, and at the very end, showing Jennifer.
I love that ending. Love that.
Now here's a question that I'm still debating about this. Should she be green? Should she already be the She-Hulk?
I don't know. What are you thinking?
I think it could go both ways. I think if in the second movie, you'd be able to do it where it's like you turn her into it.
Yeah.
Through a blood transfusion because they're related. And then her going green. I think that would be a really interesting thing to get. I think so. But I'm probably mistaken. But I think her name's Jennifer Walters. I think has cancer and requires a blood transfusion. And Banner's the only blood relative that shares her blood, so they need his blood. But he's super hesitant about it until something happens where her cancer just gets a lot worse.
Yeah.
And so he does the blood transfusion, and then she becomes She-Hulk. So, I think I just talked myself into it. I think she
Just love when
needs
that
to
happens.
be not green.
Alright.
She needs to be not green, but when they pan over to her face, or to who she is,
Yeah.
I want her to have all the typical cancer stuff. Like maybe a bag with fluids and stuff.
Okay.
So everyone can see and know that she's sick.
Do you want her to be bald? Or
What?
do you want her to be, deal with cancer sadly lose their hair?
Yes.
Okay.
Or maybe wearing a bandana
Okay.
or something like that. Something that obviously says, "Hey, I got cancer."
Okay. All right.
Yeah. And then when she goes She-Hulk, I want her hair to grow back.
Yeah, I think that's a good call.
Yeah, I think that'd be freaking bitchin'. And then you kind of get the cool origin story for, like a side origin story for She-Hulk. And then that opens up for future Avengers films when Mark Ruffalo doesn't want to do it anymore.
This is true. Very true.
Opens it up with, or to bring in She-Hulk.
Yeah. Kind of like how some people have said that maybe they should introduce Kate Bishop into the MCU just in case the day comes that Jeremy Renner doesn't want to play Hawkeye anymore.
That would be cool.
That would. I agree. But
So apparently,
I want
like,
him to play Hawkeye as long as he can.
if I'm not mistaken, the Avengers 4 is supposed to take place a couple years after Infinity War.
Oh, it is?
That's what I hear.
Oh.
Because it's, like, teenage Cassie.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So if that's the case, or if I'm not sure exactly how long after Civil War Ant-Man took place, or Ant-Man and the Wasp took place.
Got me.
But they could show, or if that's like how long, they could show Jeremy Renner training Kate Bishop,
That would be
or
dope.
having him talk about training someone,
Yeah.
and then they find out, or like she comes out of the woodwork somewhere down the line when Jeremy Renner leaves.
That'd be pretty cool.
Would you be mad if Kate Bishop got more screen time than Hawkeye?
Yes.
But she's Hawkeye.
Still, though. Like, was that even a question you had to ask?
I just was curious whether you wanted Hawkeye as the character, or if you just wanted Clint Barton.
Well, I mean, I love both Hawkeyes, but, I mean, I definitely want to see more of Clint Barton.
That's fair.
And I don't mean to sound sexist there. But, sorry, like, if you ask me, like, oh, which Hawkeye's better, and which would you rather have on screen, of course I'm going to say Clint Barton.
Yeah, that's
Or, sorry, Clint Francis Barton.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
See, you get it.
So that concludes this week's main event. As you know, next week we will be doing the Hawkeye Dreamcast, which you
Yeah.
better be freaking prepared for.
I will. Jeez.
Yeah, and I'm super interested to see where you go with it, especially since Hawkeye could literally go anywhere.
I know, right? That's the best part.
So you guys can look forward to that next week. If you liked this episode and want to hear more, we are on iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher. And yeah, and you can follow us on social media. Oh shit!
Bless you.
Sorry, I had to sneeze.
That was amazing.
No, I tried holding it in. I tried to get through it. Couldn't.
It's okay.
If you want to follow
It's
us
all right.
on social media, you can do that at facebook.com/theallbros. No punctuation in the Allbros. Or you can follow us at Twitter at the Allbros. And if you don't want to do any of that, you can email us to discuss what we talked about this episode, and we'll talk about it on the show. It'll be like, we'll have to make a segment for it when people actually do it.
Fingers crossed. One of these days,
One day.
holding out hope.
Yep. We get a lot of views from California and Texas.
Hell yeah.
So
Home
we
state.
know a couple of you bastards are listening.
Okay, don't call him that. Damn, that was
very
me.
rude, I'm sorry.
Asshole.
They're bros. They can handle it.
I don't know. I don't think I could handle it. If someone said bastards to me, I'd be like, fine, screw you. I ain't watching or listening to your channel ever. You can piss off. F you. Not saying they should. I'm saying that's what I do.
Yeah, so you can message us at that or at the Allbros channel at gmail.com. We also got stuff on YouTube. Rose hasn't been keeping up with that, so you can blame him for that.
Okay, we haven't been able to film a...
We could have filmed today.
That's true. How the hell could we film today when we're... Yeah.
When we're walking through the actual store.
We don't do that.
That's
What?
true.
Yeah.
But we could have done it when we got out.
Yeah, okay. All right. I'll give you that one.
We're talking logistics here.
Caleb's
So
just being an asshole tonight.
You're an asshole. So, yeah, we will catch you guys.
Oh, quick note. For those wondering, I did compensate for him driving all the way to Salt Lake City. I bought him a Falcon Funko Pop.
Yep, classic Falcon.
And
Love
so
it.
he's happy.
Very. Brielle's not going to be. She probably wanted the gas money.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
It's fine. I can talk her down. Yeah. So this has been the first All Bros on the road experience.
Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't sound too bad.
Let's hope not.
Yeah, I guess how...
If it does, we're in a world of shit.
Yeah, boy.
Alrighty then. Well, we will catch you guys next week with the Hawkeye Dreamcast. And until then, this has been the All Bros Podcast. So, deuces.
Bye.
Sound like a sheep.
Shut up. Why do you always gotta say that?
Because you go bye. No, you have to press the stop button.
Oh, shit. Wow, I